are back at Las Vegas Market, bringing you another edition of Las Vegas Market Live, and excited to be inside the Serta Simmons Betting Showroom with Mr. Bradley Smith. How are we doing?
Welcome
Good
back.
To see you, sir.
Yeah, last
Thank
market
you for having me back, right?
We were over in the BDRS space, kicking it over there. Now this market,
Now
we're
we're
over
here.
in the Serta space. So.
You know, I love it. I love keeping us on our toes, right? You got to do that.
Our biggest challenge today was finding a quiet spot
I know.
to do this video because the space is absolutely
also, you don't
jam-packed.
believe we're in Vegas and this is live. They got a football game going on, so there's a lot of people invested in a lot of things going on here.
We
Right?
get them turn the volume down on the AFC Championship.
We got
game,
more exciting things to talk about here. So
Yeah.
we appreciate you taking the time and stopping in with us. So let's start. I know January is a great time, I think, always to look back and look ahead. So let's start. Give us a little 2023 recap.
Yeah, you always got to reflect back
Yeah.
on like what you did the previous year. And look, 2023, there was a challenging retail environment.
Yep.
As you go through, you're probably hearing a lot of that. We're proud of a lot of the things that we accomplished in 2023.
Yep.
Like we completed our financial restructuring the first half of the year. We have new leadership in SSB the second half of the year. Folks that have a huge amount of experience in the betting industry. So we're confident with that leadership that we're going to be going the right direction. And really, we spent a lot of the second half of last year doing our homework, connecting with retailers to understand like what are the wants and needs you have, what are the wants and needs of your customers, so we can develop product like we have at this market to be able to hit the ground running in 2024.
Well, and you mentioned that a lot of exciting changes too, right? So that sets up. Now you got to look out that windshield ahead. What's ahead for this retail industry, and specifically with SSB. So tell us what excites you about the year to come, and what are your expectations?
Like there's a lot of huge exciting stuff, but I kind of want to talk in terms of like headwinds and tailwinds. So 2023, challenging retail environment. Like as I talk to people, I don't know that the retail landscape's going to change that much, right? There's headwinds, there's tailwinds, right? So it's an election year, right? That usually, like I was on the
always
retail
some
side.
excitement, right?
It's always hard in an election year, especially in the back half of the year, to pull that customer base in. The advertising bandwidth gets sucked up with all that stuff. But we're also hearing the back half of the year that some of the pent-up demand in real estate could break loose as the Fed cuts interest rates. So it's sort of a headwind, tailwind story. So we don't know exactly what's going to happen. We know that we've got incredible products for you and your members here at the show. More than we've ever had at any show. Like normally when we come to market, it's a big year if we have a launch on the BDRS side and a launch on the Serta side. This year, we've got 2 redone master brands. We're launching 7 new product lines. 7. That's like 3 markets worth.
Right.
And 56 models and like 160 aesthetic packages.
Jeez.
So there was a lot of work that was done. And it was all born out of that homework we did the back half of 2023.
Right.
So this stuff it's awesome, it's relevant, it's what retailers and consumers want.
Well, a lot to talk about, right? So a lot of new things at this show. Where's the focus? Like, what would you tell the retailer listening and watching this? What's the focus in this?
We know
space
with
right
this
now?
much product, we can't launch it all at once, right? So it's staged out. So the first launch is BDRS Black, particularly BDRS Black Quilted. Awesome new product. 15 beds in the line. That's going to go first. We've got some promotional products with Serta Classic and Your Buying Group private label line, by the way, which is making a debut at primetime down in the nationwide space. And then Beauty Sleep next door in the BDRS space.
Right.
And then as we move into the back half of the year, we've redone the product platforming. And it's kind of all around this idea of simplicity, right? Simplicity sells. It helps us sell to the retailer, and it helps RSAs sell to the consumer.
Right.
If it's simple, it'll work, right? I talked about relevant. Like we spent a lot of time focusing on what's relevant in the marketplace. So to make sure that our feature and benefit sets are very, very relevant and simple to navigate. And then we got to do those things consistently, both through like fulfilling orders and taking good care of your members, and also consistency from the selling story between like the RSA and the consumer.
Absolutely.
Like if you have a good buttoned up sales process on product that's really easy to sell, that's a winning recipe.
Breed success for everyone,
Yeah,
right?
totally.
So that's awesome to see. You guys got a lot of exciting things happening, and you mentioned primetime, and that's something too, right? That we're a stone's throw from that.
No,
as we
it's
said,
coming up.
Right? I think I don't want to
too
scare
fast.
myself. I think it's like 40-something days is where 50-something days is where sitting here, but a lot of exciting opportunities there as well, as you mentioned. Members, we have a lot of the membership that, interestingly enough, like they haven't been to a Vegas market. So the fact that we'll be here for prime time, not just at the Venetian Expo and in the show, in the expo floor, in the booths there, but a cool opportunity to come over to this space.
Yeah,
right?
when your leadership brought that idea and that opportunity to us, I thought like what a great way to
makes sense.
Well, to leverage the fact that we're here in Vegas, right? And we have these beautiful showrooms. It's a great opportunity for us to provide sales education to your members and really showcase the market for a segment of your membership that typically goes to prime time, but doesn't go to Vegas market. Right. We love to do both. Like the cool thing about market is it's really about us. It's about us and our new product innovations. When we shift to prime time, that's more about your members. We're digging in heavy to merchandising strategies. We're offering cash back. We've got great deals at Palooza. We've got the Ad Rocket folks in our booth to help them advertise and drive traffic. So it's really all about the members there.
What is that? I know, and as you're watching this, you've seen some great B-roll footage, as we call it in the industry, from Glenn, who does a great job capturing what this space is like.
Glenn's the man. This guy behind the camera,
he's a great dude.
He makes all the magic happen.
Talk about to actually be here and experience the space as a retailer. What does walking into the space do for them? What kind of benefits can they get out of an experience of being here on one of those tours?
At prime time, honestly, it really gives us an opportunity to talk to your members in front of our product. Like normally Nationwide Learning Academy, like it's in a room, we got a PowerPoint, we got a screen. It's really, really solid educational stuff, but there's no education that replaces the touching and feeling the product, right? So to have that opportunity, we're really looking forward to it.
As you can see, lots of that going on here at this show. So Brad, we appreciate it. This has been a lot of fun catching up with you. And just appreciate the time and look forward to seeing you again soon, man.
Always good to see you guys.
Yeah,
thanks for all you do. Thank you, members.